you were talking about, um, when this happened, like you were confronted, right? Um, or challenged, or that there was like an attack on you, if you will, verbal or whatever the right word is, that you know had the feeling of wanting to attack back, you know, and it's important, I think, to recognize like having feelings that we don't act on can be a sign of growth, right? So if you imagine or run through the options or fantasize about punching the guy out, but you don't, right? Well, that can be a sign of growth. Would I like not to have those in my head at all? Sure. Can I get away from it permanently in all cases? I don't know, right? Can I get to where it's less often and less extreme, the things I do? Like, I'll tell him off instead of I'll shoot him. Like, that sounds like growth. Like that you went from, I used to just think, I'll shoot this guy. I never did it, but I think it. And now I go, I'm going to tell him off. Well, that's some growth. Like, the shooting him isn't even in your thought, even if you've never acted on it. Um, so, kind of recognizing when you have those kind of feelings, those fantasies of, I'm going to, that can be healthy because you're expressing emotionally the practice and you're rehearsing the possibilities. And in the rehearsal, you recognize, for example, going to jail and how I would feel about myself afterwards and how this relates to my studies. So that mental rehearsal can be really valuable, right? Somebody that's just reactionary and in the moment they have the thought, they have the action, there's no rehearsal. And if their thought is going to hurt somebody else, they just think it and then they smash into your car. And like then the consequences come in. So just having kind of the thought of, I'm going to, give them a piece of my mind and, I'm going to storm over there and talk to their boss or something like that can be healthy if it's not acted on. And it could be healthy if it's acted on. If the alternative was 20 years ago, you would have took the air out of his tires and punched his windows in or something like, okay, right? Does that mean we stop at that level of growth and say, you've succeeded, you're perfect? No, let's keep going.